Hi everyone, welcome to this coffee cup reading. So this is going to be pick a cup. So pile number 1 is going to be this cup with the blue flowers. Pile number 2 will be this cup with the red flower. You can also choose your piles based on the crystals. So pile number 1 is going to be this red jasper. Pile number 2 will be this amethyst. So you can pause the videos till you decide which cup you'd like to pick, and you can also choose to listen to both the piles. Again, take only whatever messages resonate with you and leave the rest. So I will be back with pile number 1, which is going to be this one. Welcome pile number 1. This is for those of you who chose this cup with the blue flowers, or if you've chosen this red jasper, this is going to be your reading. I'm seeing two people having a discussion. Okay, this could be a official meeting. I'm also seeing it could be two families. This could be regarding a marriage. I'm also seeing here someone handing somebody like a scroll. So it could be an invitation to an event or a wedding. This could also be somebody raising a toast, so a celebration or a happy event. I'm also seeing a crown with jewels on top. So symbolically, this could be a raise, a promotion, or some sort of, where you're being promoted or being elevated at work. It could also mean that financially you've upgraded yourself, upgraded your lifestyle. Maybe you're moving into a more luxurious lifestyle, a more luxurious apartment or home. I'm seeing an eagle here that's taking off. I'm getting the vision of someone flying. So this could be you taking a flight, or this could indicate travel. I was just hearing the Amazon forest. Maybe somebody is going on a vacation somewhere in wildlife. More than work, this seems like a holiday or a vacation or travel. Okay, something to do with pleasure, not work related. I'm getting the alphabet U for umbrella. Maybe your name starts with U or someone else. You could be traveling to meet your partner if you're in a long distance relationship. I see someone here who's constantly on the phone, but now you're going to travel to meet this person. Okay, maybe you live in a different city or a different country. I'm getting a sense here that all the heaviness has settled. Also, when I started this reading, I was feeling really heavy. You may also be experiencing like bloating. I'm getting two things. One is, of course, your food. So if you've been eating foods that make you feel gassy or bloated, and secondly, I also got emotionally, with this full moon in Libra, I see you having released a lot of things. I'm also getting the message that you're letting things rest. Okay, initially you may have been somebody who wanted to, maybe you're somebody that likes to get things done right away, but you're also learning that certain battles are not necessary. It's like choose your battles wisely, and you're just letting things rest because you realize there's no point putting your energy and effort into something which is not fruitful. Rather, it's also unnecessary. It's like I'm also seeing this another eagle or a vulture that has actually flown all the way and is sitting down. So this could also be a time of rest after a very stressful period, after a very busy period. It's like you're letting yourself rest. You're giving yourself a break. The message I'm getting is there is a period when you're searching, there's a period when it is hunting, and then after it's had its meal, it's sort of settling down and letting it digest. I'm just giving an example to do with this bird, but this would apply to your life as well, that not every period is going to be about only action. There are periods when there's also going to be that quiet time. There's going to be times when you just need to sit back and relax and allow the things to flow to you as well. So it's the different cycles and phases of life. I'm just hearing, don't feel guilty when you need to rest. Pay attention to your body's needs. I'm seeing a pair of lungs here, and I'm seeing one that is larger than the other. So it's like one lung is over functioning than the other lung. I'm hearing something like a lung punctured. Okay, so this could be someone that either may have breathing problems or something may have ruptured. Maybe somebody had an injury or an accident or something, or one of the lungs is functioning at a lesser capacity than the other one, because I see the airway, like this seems very clear, but the lungs itself, one is overworking because the other one is of a lesser capacity. And I also got this image of, if this is not literally the lungs, this could also be you and your partner, wherein sometimes the other person has to take over the workload because maybe the other one is sick or there are some other responsibilities. So I'm just hearing it's learning to share and balance the workload, okay, the work pressure and the responsibilities. I almost dropped the cup and I heard you think you have missed a particular opportunity, but you haven't. So supposing there was some deadline, or supposing someone was supposed to call you and you thought that now that boat has sailed, I'm hearing somebody may still get back to you after 4 or 5 days. So don't give up hope yet. Although it's a little scattered, the energy, it's still very connected and it's moving on. So it's sort of like, even though there's traffic, it's not completely jammed. It's just moving at a slow pace, but there's still movement. So that's good. Okay, there's a moving energy is what I'm getting. So sometimes if we feel that you're feeling stuck or things are moving slowly, the message here is at least there is movement. So there are things that are happening behind the scenes as well. For someone, I'm hearing learn to be a little patient. Okay, it's like I want everything quick and I want everything now, and the message here is learn to be patient. Certain things take its own time. You can't really rush things. I'm getting the image here of like a fork, how we say a fork in the road, which the image I'm getting is that you may have come at a sort of an impasse and you were confused which direction, which path to take or which choice to make, but I see that it has been lifted. Okay, it's been lifted up. So you're getting clarity about a certain choice, about a certain path, about a certain decision that you needed to make. With the full moon, you could be feeling quite emotional. For some of you, this could be feeling very upset. You may be feeling like crying. You may be feeling very low. Some of you may be feeling depressed, or someone here may be feeling like you just feel like crying, or you're feeling sad, but you don't really have a reason as to why you're feeling sad. So it's just a little bit of the full moon energy, which will clear out soon, okay, is what I'm hearing. And usually with the full moon, these are times when, you know, emotions come up to the surface. So it indicates a time to let them come up, let it process and release it. I'm seeing a big dragon and I'm seeing a small dragon here. It's sort of giving me the energy of, it could be a father and son, it could be a mother and son, or a parent and a child. And I see this person, the parent, having a conversation with this child. It's like they're having a conversation about life, where this parent is imparting wisdom to this little child. This could be you, or this could be, you know, either way, however it resonates with you. But I also get that this child seems a little scared because the parent seems to be coming on a little too aggressively. So if this is to do with parenting, you know, the relationship and the bond that you form with your child is something very delicate. Okay, and what you say and how you behave is something that impacts the child, not just at that time, but forever. It kind of, you know, these are things that get embedded into the subconscious mind. So if you're a parent, this is about looking at, if this resonates with you, how you're parenting your child and what bond would you like to form. Okay, that would create a safe space for your child, at the same time where you're able to talk to them about boundaries and safety. Because of course I see, like, as a parent, you know, your intention is to safeguard your children and all you want is the best for them and to keep them happy. But this also talks about a little bit of practicality, forming a bond where the child is not really scared of you and they feel open to come and share everything with you. Okay. And as I'm saying this, there is actually a children's party that's happening, so please excuse the noise. It's like you don't want to control your children with fear. Okay, so this comes across as a very dominating personality. Maybe this could have been your parent when you were younger, and today you're looking at the lessons that you learned and you're looking at not to repeat them with your children. I'm also hearing like good cop, bad cop. This could be somebody like where you play the good cop and then your partner plays the bad cop, either way. So something about parenting is significant here. This could also denote you with your mother, you with your father, okay, your relationship with either or. we don't realize, but it's mainly our childhood that kind of shapes us into the type of people that we become. And all of these little things seep into different areas of your life. They define the way that you work, they define the way that you function, they define the way that you treat people, they define the way that you create relationships in your life, which is why this message is coming out a little strongly as well. Okay. I was also hearing endometriosis or something to do with fibroids in the ovary. I'm also seeing something like not a discharge, but I want to say, of course, this is to do with females. Maybe if there was some sort of clotting or something, I see something releasing. Okay, that's the way that I'm getting it. So this is obviously something very specific. Right, so let's get to your cards. I'm just going to do it this way. I think this one wants to come out. Let's take this one. I'm only taking the tea leaves today, no other deck. Okay, so we have the astral house of marriage. Oh yeah, that's what came up, right? Like the families meeting in regards to a marriage. That's lovely. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. Then we have casket with someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. You know how I said in this, like the energy seems to have settled down, you've let something just be, you know, you're not poking the bear anymore, and that could be regarding this situation or this person, like you're just letting it be, and it's like if someone wants to leave, let them. Then we have carriage, a journey either physical or mental. This is like that the travel card. Okay, I'm also getting this again. It could be like your, you know how they said, I'm saying they, but yeah, the message that I got where you're going to meet like your long distance lover or partner. So this could be you traveling to go meet them because you want to finalize the wedding or the dates. We also have tent with a temporary situation. Chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. The month of May could be significant. Shield, you need to defend yourself. We have the tortoise with slowly but surely getting ahead. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Frying pan, troubles and accusations. So this could be regarding this person, like someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Okay, maybe this person accused you of something and you were required to defend yourself, and you probably reached a point where you said, you know what, just let it be. If people want to say things or do things, just let them. You know, like the Mel Robbins theory, let them. Okay, so let me just see if there's some advice regarding this person or this situation in your life. There. The 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is about letting go. How apt is that? The King of Wands. I would say just take your power back. Stay firm. You don't owe anyone any explanations. Know your worth and stand your ground. Let's just see, there's one more card. Wow, the 2 of Cups. So this could be like you finding someone new if this was a romantic relationship. If this was something regarding work, I see you meeting somebody new. And if not, this is just you taking your power back and realizing your own self-worth. Okay, this could be you and your higher self. I'm also getting this message of, for a lot of you, like you're embarking on a spiritual journey. Of course, if you're here, I'm sure you're spiritual to a certain extent, and that's why you're watching these videos. But I'm also getting that for some of you, you are undertaking a more deeper spiritual journey. Okay, like you want to understand more, or you're going to be taking up more practices or reading more or getting deeper into your own practice, for those of you that are already here. And I was also hearing astrology, so maybe a lot of you are astrologers here. I'm also hearing numerology. Okay, so you could be probably mastering more of what you already do, especially in the field of spirituality. With this card, I was just getting you and your higher self. Okay, it could also be if you're an angel reader, okay, or you teach people how to connect with their spirit guides. So that's the type of energy I'm getting with this card. Okay, this was really lovely. I hope this resonated. That was your reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, take care. Hi everyone, welcome to those of you who chose this pile. This is pile number 2, and this is your crystal, which is the amethyst. Like I said, there's a party going on next door, so I've already started, so hopefully it's not going to pick up all the sounds. Let's just go with it. I just heard the water signs, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. So this could be your signs. Could be, don't have to be. Let's get into your cup. I was just hearing, if you're one of those people who starts and stops something, I'm hearing be consistent. Okay, for somebody here, it's like you started something and something happened midway and you gave up, or you felt demotivated. The message is to stay consistent, keep going. Just because things are slow doesn't mean that you give up. Okay, I just heard someone could be having a water leakage problem. This could be in your house, or the kitchen sink, or a bathroom or something. So maybe some water work or plumbing would be required. This one definitely looks like a dinosaur to me. It's leaping out, but I'm getting like a water dinosaur. Like I said, this particular pile, there's a lot of water element. Okay, very, very strongly. It's also reminding me like coming up for water, coming up for air. And this came up in the earlier pile as well. Maybe watch both because they are both collective, so whichever messages resonate. But it's sort of like when you're tired, you need a breather as well. So this feels to me like somebody who's been working really hard and you're just coming up for some air. I'm seeing lightning. So lightning could be literal, it could be a sudden news, it could be something like a surprise. I don't get anything alarming, but something could be surprising. There's also something like a water snake, something very like thin though. I also see this person like, you know, like a two-faced person, somebody who shows that they are so transparent but they're actually carrying this whole load of stuff behind them. It's like this guy is hiding stuff behind him, okay, and showing only one part or one aspect about himself. I don't know if it's focusing. It's like if you see the body, it's so clear and clean, and behind there's this whole other load of stuff, you know. And between this dragonish energy and this person, there is like this lightning bolt. So maybe you're having a confrontation with this person regarding what this person has been hiding or talking behind your back. Okay, that's how I'm channeling it. I hope you could figure that. I'm also hearing chalice, which is again like the cup. So either you're approaching this person or this person will approach you, and maybe you're looking at clarifying the situation. It could be like sitting down with a mediator as well. This could be maybe a family issue as well. Okay, so it's like two sides sitting down, and you may have like a middle person or someone who will be like a mediator. Okay, this could also be an official meeting regarding something legal, is what I'm getting. I also feel like this person who's hiding stuff is running on empty. You know, it sort of seems like it's a very one-sided situation. If this person was trying to drain you of your finances, it seems like they've pretty much drained themselves now, and that's the reason that they want to come to speak to you, because they just seem like their fuel tank is empty. You know, that's what it's giving me the energy of. And I'm also getting the message like karma, you know. So if you try to drain someone's finances, like that is going to happen to you. So if you speak negatively about somebody, eventually it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Okay, so whatever you do, it always has a reaction. Okay, and your intention is very important. So if someone does something, okay, eventually they're going to pay the price for it, and it seems like that's what's happening here. And it's like life is coming to a full circle. It's like they started here where you are, and it's coming back, and now they're coming to you because they have no other option. This could also be like, I'm hearing like a jilted lover. Okay, something which ended on a very bitter note. And I'm also getting a lot of family issue, like family, like a family feud, basically. I don't know if you can see, but this is a cow's face. This is a bunny. And there's also like this, now it's like a giraffe. So there's a cow, a giraffe, and here there's a bunny. Let me just see what is this about. So I'm just getting someone try to do something unethical, okay, and they're now paying the price of it. And if you've lost money in somehow, like it's going to come back to you in some form or the other. It's like karma has a way of paying you back. If you've had any losses, you will be paid back by the universe as well, okay, and payment comes in different forms. But I also see that you've left this journey behind, the situation behind, and you're going to be moving forward. There are still times where you regret, or you still keep looking back that, I wish I could have done things differently, or I wish I knew earlier about this particular situation. But you are moving forward. It's like the end of a situation. There's really nothing left anymore. You have the sun. This person is burnt out. It's like the resources are just done. I'm seeing the alphabet S, and I'm also getting the number 5. 5 is about changes, 5 is about conflicts. The letter S is very significant. That keeps coming. Listen, whoever this is going down, okay? They've lost. There's nothing for them to hang on to anymore. There's that cartoon like Tom and Jerry, and they show like that devil's it's like a big frying pan, and that's literally what it looks like. It's like this person is just falling into this hot oil, and it's done. I'm just hearing you're free. It's a brand new day. So breathe, relax, and let go. I'm seeing a horse. This reminds me of those chess pieces. And here the message I'm getting is make smart, strategic moves. Move slowly, but move smartly. There are a lot of people here I see which are lurking in the corner, but because you're so divinely protected, I literally see like this orb of golden light, okay? It's like this energetic bubble that you're protected in, and there's so many people that keep trying to leech from you, but they can't get you anymore. Can you see no, it's like a bird that's just sitting, and it's so pretty. I don't know if it's a pigeon or it's one of those other birds, but it's just so clear. It's a pretty bird, and it's just sitting quietly, patiently. Sometimes just wait and watch. Okay. I'm just hearing mind your own business. Okay, just mind your own business. Don't put your attention on these other people. Be aware. Okay, don't turn a blind eye. Be aware, but wait and watch. You don't have to like keep reacting and responding to each and everything. Just as I was turning this around, it bent here and came down. The same way, I just feel like you as this flower, it's like you're just protected, okay? Nothing can touch you. It just went and it went away. And I just, it was so wonderful. I'm just hearing if someone here, you're really worried about something, okay, things will settle down. Like, don't worry so much. You're very, very protected, okay? Let's take your cards. I'm gonna do it this way, so let's take these. Let's take this one. This one wanted to jump out. Okay, month of the year you have February. So this would be this February something that you started, or this month of February this could be your birth year, okay, like your birthday, or this could also be talking about next February. Astral house of marriage. Oh wow, this came out in the earlier pile as well. Seahorse with family matters. That's what we saw, right? The seahorse. Oh, and family matters. Remember the confrontation. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Yes. Then you have rabbit with too much concern with sexual matters. We saw the rabbit, right? The cow, the rabbit. Okay. We'll get into this. Flowers with happiness. We have a bag, something important like a new job or a raise. I think this came up too in the beginning. With the crown. Was it this pile or the earlier pile? I can't remember. Then you have a vase or a vase with a secret admirer. So maybe the secret admirer may not have, or may just be wanting like a casual relationship with you. Or if this is you, then it could be that you're just looking for something casual. Then we have bread with a period of prosperity and abundance. Desk, pay attention to your work. The dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something that you did in the past. Like I kept saying, I think you will be repaid in some form or the other. And we have tent with a temporary situation. So I feel like whatever this issue you're going through right now, although it seems quite big, right, and serious, but it seems like it's just a temporary situation. So things will get better. Okay, what is this rabbit about? Just this rabbit and the vase, okay? This could be two separate people, or this could just be you. If you're looking for a marriage, okay, I want to say that you need to figure out what are you really looking for in a relationship. Are you really looking for a marriage, or are you just looking for a companion, okay, or are you just looking for something casual? So I think that's the choice you need to make. Okay, if you're just looking to have a good time, that's also okay, but I feel like you need to make that clear with this other person as well. I'm also getting the energy of someone here who uses their money to I think entice would be the wrong word, but it's sort of like, I don't know how much I'm really allowed to say on YouTube, but you know, it's like this person has money to offer, and then, you know, whichever way. I mean, I guess you've got the point. I don't think I'm allowed to really say much about this. But anyways, that's the energy that I was getting. And otherwise, this could also be like an addiction. Okay, or this, if this is what preoccupies your mind a lot, then you need to see why you're doing so. Or is it some sort of escapism? Okay, for a lot of people this also stems from feeling really lonely, or feeling like a lack of love. Okay, that's the advice. Oops, that just flew out. Too many cards. So we have the 10 of Cups, and you also have the 10 of Pentacles. I would say look at what enriches your life in all aspects of your life. Okay, if you're gonna don't do something only for the money, or don't do something only for love. So it's a mix between emotions and practicality. See, love and money both are important, in the sense you want security and stability, but at the same time you also want a partner that is understanding. Okay, somebody that also understands your romantic needs. So I would say it's a balance. Also, I think you need to be clear about, if you're getting into a relationship or a marriage or something long term like a commitment, you need to figure out what it is that you're looking for. Okay, and it doesn't matter, it's not a right or a wrong, but just make sure that both of you are on the same page. Okay, so one doesn't feel cheated. Okay. Okay, so that was your reading. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, take care.